everybody, I am here to teach The Truth by Arie. I'm a huge Arie fan, for anybody that knows me. If you've never heard of Arie, turn this video off and go check her out. She's an amazing artist. This video was requested by Nikki. Thank you so much, Nikki, for your request. All right, we have all right, so let me kind of break that on down. What do we have here? So first of all, we've got some finger picking kind of going on here, and I'm just gonna call out, step by step what you're doing. So the first one is kind of around this like A minor kind of idea. So first thing you're gonna do is with your thumb, hit the low E, the A string, and then with your ring finger, you're gonna pull the high E string. And then with your middle finger, the B string. And I got my ring finger here placed on the 3rd fret of the B string over here, okay? So the first step we have is, okay? So thumb, get real close, thumb, ring finger, middle finger. Now over here I'm just doing this, all right? Now the next part, you're gonna take your thumb and hammer down with your first finger onto the A string. Okay, so you got okay. So what am I doing there? So after I go open A, ring middle, I'm gonna hammer down. Hammer down with my first finger onto the 2nd fret of the A string, and I'm gonna hit the B string and the G string again. So when you put that together, so far you got hammer down, okay? The next step is to hammer down from here, with your thumb again on the A string, from the 3rd fret of the A string, from the 2nd fret of the A string to the 3rd fret of the A string. So you've got A, high E, B, hammer down, middle finger on the B string, first finger on the G string, and then you're gonna hammer down with your middle finger onto the A string. Okay, so let's do just that part. I know it seems like a lot, but when you do it really slow and put it all together, it's not too bad, okay? So we got real close. A string. Okay, again. Then we got open D, middle finger, grab that 1st fret of the high A or the high E string. So, okay. Then you're gonna hammer down on the 2nd fret of the D string, and put your first finger on the 1st fret of the B string. Okay, I know this is a lot of steps, but if you take it one step at a time, so let's slow that down and back that up a little bit. So first we have open D, 1st fret of the high string, and then hammer down with my first finger. I'm pulling the D string, and then with my middle finger I'm pulling the B string, and then hammer down with my thumb on the D string and my ring finger from the 2nd fret of the D string to the 3rd fret. Okay, so that's the first part. Woo! I feel like I got a hernia after that. Okay, so let's try it again, okay? It's really, really, really not that difficult, but if you slow it down and just take it one step at a time, it's kind of like a tongue twister. but I try and get my fingers to kind of memorize what I'm doing and doing the same exact thing each time. Okay? Don't sometimes use this finger and then sometimes use this finger and then sometimes this finger. Use the same thumb each time. Use the same finger here each time. It'll help your brain kind of get into a routine. Okay? So let's try again. We got, okay, open A with my thumb, ring finger, middle finger, hammer down to the second fret of the A string, B string and G string. I'm leaving my ring finger, so I got my ring finger on the third fret of the B string, my first finger on the second fret of the A string. Hammering down to the second fret of the A string. And then I got open D, high F note, which is also the first fret of the high E string. My thumb, barring down on that D string, and I'm hammering down. First I'm going to hit it, and then I'm going to slap down and put my first finger down on the first fret of the B string. And then I'm going to hammer down again on the second, from the second fret. Okay, my middle fingers are already there. I'm just going to hammer it down. Okay, again, I'm going to put it together. Okay, that was a mistake. All right, so we got, ooh. Okay, one more time. D string. Okay, again, I'm gonna put it together kind of a little bit faster. I'm gonna go gradually faster and faster. It took me a couple minutes to listen to this, maybe a couple times where I was like, okay, what are they doing? Okay, cool. So don't feel bad if you don't get it the first time, you know, exactly perfectly. Just kind of slow it down. So we got, it up a little bit. Back up a little bit and pick it up a little bit more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah. See, I made some mistakes in there, but I cleaned it up, right, and I played it off. The purpose of this is to practice kind of getting your fingers to go into a pattern. It's not difficult, it's more so just getting your brain to kind of get into that repetition. So I would say break it down, rewind the video if you need to get that part, break it down so that you really get those parts down. Really make sure you're using the correct finger, so your thumb here, your ring finger here. Okay? Each time you do it, you don't want to sometimes use your pinky and sometimes use your ring finger. I notice when I use the same exact fingers each time, it kind of helps my brain to already know what's coming up. So, hope that helps. Part 2 on the way.